Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Kovray, a couple that loves to play board games.
And today we'll be teaching you how to play Nocturne.
Nocturne! Nocturne is designed by David Iezzi, it's illustrated by Beth Sobel, and it's published by Flat Out Games, who helped sponsor this video.
Now Nocturne you'll be playing as a fox mystic who casts various spells to try to collect an assortment of items. And the player with the best collection will win.
Just as a note, this game is a prototype version of Nocturne, so anything you see here might be changing in the future, but you can check out their Kickstarter page to learn more about that.
But let's go learn the rules over at the table. As always, you'll begin by setting up. Each player will receive a character card and a set of spell tokens, with the amount depending on your player count. You'll place your character with a side A face up. Side B is used for the advanced variant. Finally, each player will receive one random starter concoction card. You'll then shuffle the Concoction, Twilight, and Moonlight Goal decks and place them face down within reach. You'll proceed to draw 3 Twilight Goals face up. You'll then place the Shadow spell tokens face up in a row near the shuffled decks. You'll now prepare the item grid. You'll shuffle the tiles and create a grid of face up item tiles according to your player count. You'll place the forest sprite board below the grid and draw a number of item tiles based on the player count. You'll choose a first player and you're now ready to play. Nocturne is played over 2 rounds, Twilight and Moonlight. Each round you'll take turns casting spells or bidding, collecting various items in order to score the most points. Let's go over spell casting. The starting player of each round begins by placing their lowest value spell token on any of the tiles in the forest. This is the starting spell. The restriction for the lowest value is only applicable to the first spell cast each round. Moving forward, the starting spell can be of any value. The player next in turn order will then proceed to choose to cast a spell or to pass. To cast a spell, you must choose a tile that's orthogonally adjacent to the current highest spell and place one of your remaining spell tokens on it. The token you place must be higher in value than the current spell. Each player will also have a star token that is the most powerful spell. Once you play the star token on a spell, no one else can outbid you. In that case, you'll pass. You may also pass if you do not wish to cast a spell. Once all players have passed, the player who casts a spell with the highest value takes the item tile, flips their spell token face down, leaving it in place of the spell. All players then retrieve their unsuccessful spell tokens and must now choose to place them back into their supply or send a single token to the forest sprites. When sending a token to the forest sprites, if your token is lower value than the other tokens present, you'll place it in the leftmost empty slot. If it's higher, you'll slide all the tokens and place them in the very left. If it's somewhere in between or is equal to another token, you'll place it to the right of that token. If placing tokens causes any to slide off the board, the token that slid off the board will return to the corresponding player's supply. Now when a tile is won, you'll check to see if the condition of any Twilight Goals have been reached. Once the condition has been satisfied, a player can immediately collect the goal and place it in their play area. New goals will not be drawn. Now the player who wins the tile will start off the spell casting in the following turn. This means that corner casting is present in this game. Let me explain. If you win a tile that then allows you to automatically win the next tile, as there's no tiles adjacent to it, you've successfully corner cast. Once you've taken your new tile, the player next in turn order will be the one to start the next casting, and they may cast on any tile. Collecting tiles is the primary way to score points in this game. Many of the tiles provide a unique set collection scoring. Some tiles do have unique effects though. For example, the ancient runestones. When claiming an ancient runestone tile, you'll immediately draw 3 cards in the concoction deck and choose which one to keep, returning the remaining 2 to the bottom of the deck. Concoctions provide you with goals to aim for to score additional points. Cursed treasure chests will lose you a point at the end of the game, but they immediately allow you to draw 3 random tiles and choose one to keep, while discarding the other 2 face up. The discarded tiles will not be used in this game. Now once the last tile has been claimed, the Twilight round comes to an end. You'll first resolve the forest sprite board. Starting with the highest spell token on the board, you'll draft tiles, adding them to your personal supply. Following that, each player that has a leftover spell token at the end of the round is awarded a shadow spell token for each based on the value of their leftover spell tokens. You'll choose them based on the values. Any ties are broken by the position on the forest sprite board. Following this, you'll retrieve your spell tokens from the forest grid, discard excess spell tokens, draw 3 Moonlight Goals, refill the item tiles and sprite board, and you're now ready to proceed to the second round, the Moonlight round. The main differences between the rounds is that now shadow spell tokens are in place. You can use them as any other token, however, as they cannot be traced back to you, you cannot place them in the forest sprite board, and they will not be counted towards any Moonlight goals. Moonlight goals are the other difference. Instead of claiming goals as we did in Twilight round, all players are able to score for each of the Moonlight goals. You'll play another round collecting tiles. At the end of the Moonlight round, you'll resolve the forest sprite board as you did before. You'll then assign any moonstones you have collected, and you're now ready to score. Important to note, you'll score per tile instead of per symbol. The symbols on the tiles are used for concoction cards. You'll score the sum of the points printed on your skull tiles, per set of firebird feathers, sets of mushrooms, unique herbs, mysterious eggs based on who's collected the most. You'll lose points for cursed treasure chests. You'll then add up the points from your concoction cards. Each symbol on your tiles may only be used once when completing concoction cards. You'll add up points for your completed Twilight goals and Moonlight goals, and finally score 2 points per leftover spell tokens you did not use. You'll compare the scores, and the player with the most points wins. Will you cast a spell to get the best assortment of items?
I know, I'll be at least trying to do that.
You're always a good spellcaster.
Hey, hey, hey! Well, if you have any questions about Nocturnes, let us know down in the comment below.
And you can check out the Kickstarter page to learn more, even more about this game. More and even more.
More and even more.
But if you enjoyed this video,
give us that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, because we make weekly board game content, and we'd love it if you joined the community.
Oh, and check out our Discord. We talk about all sorts of upcoming games. You can just hit that link below and say hello to us.
Exactly.
And we'll send you a little funny GIF meme wave.
Hooray us. Until next time, though, hope you enjoy all the games you've been playing, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.